Hello there everyone, it's Elfgard, and just look at my beautiful beard. What have they done to me? So I went to the hairdresser today and I asked, can you make my beard a bit cooler? And they was like, yeah. So today you'll have a fun beard to look at. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and we came to the part where we left the classroom, so let's get on to it. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Yosh. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Okay. Okay, so we have a set of words here and the girls on the left side. So we of course have my girlfriend there, the cupcake lady there, and the sad girl there. And of course, since we learned that Yuri, the sad girl, likes sad stuff. She likes horrors. So let's put. How did I give her that? I clicked on it. Okay, Kitty. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Okay, cute things. I think sing is more like her things. Beauty, that's her thing. Death? What? 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 I clicked on death and my girlfriend liked it. Candy. Yeah, that's her. Okay, where I saw depression. I want to click. I think that's more cry. That's her. Why does she like crying? Pain. Okay, this is really weird. Marriage. She likes marriage as well. Broken. Is it me? Is it me? Okay. Warm, bouncy, raindrops, forgive, awesome, vanilla, spinning, vitality, meager, swimsuit. Okay, hope it was coincidence, but Hi again, Elfgard. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at a literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Elfgard. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Maybe making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki-o, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is a literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Elfgard always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? More than friends, Yuri. More than friends. I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Elfgard can become good friends too.
Yeah, we can. All of us can become good friends. Yeah. Sayuri? Sayuri? Huh? Oh no. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Uh-oh, what do I do now?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal if you didn't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like despite me not reading as much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looked like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though.
Well, we can't give up on that. The festival is our chance to show everyone what our literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks up to the creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds.
What is this? Sayori is talking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her just deliberating like this. A good point, Todo. In that case, do you think a food will do the trick?
What kind?
Oh, well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative Timmy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of this event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to make things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what I would like to see in the world through her eyes. Whoa. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling with wisdom. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping club.
Oh, fun. It's true. It's a literature club. Does our school have a napping club? Rude.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's that I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself.
How is it written all over me?
You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. I run my fingertips down the side of your Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush. I need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And here's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it if they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why don't you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why? What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud.
Anyway,
you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get any boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you don't take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe
you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was just joking this time.
Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone though. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Elfgard can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still struts away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, why don't everyone read? Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. One of the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly promptly as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. Something's up with Sayori with the death thingy. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Elfgard. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's just not a poem. It's a Elfgard poem.
Oh, you got that right. It's a Elfgard poem, you better believe it. Thank you, Sayori.
And that makes I feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Hey, I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Elfgard. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Ah, thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold on to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Heh.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little.
ちょっとだって、ちょっと. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made egg and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah. But next time,
I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, sumimasen. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry, sumimasen. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form it fit to the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expensiveness are weakened. Whatever. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Claims breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ooh, that's deep stuff. I'm sorry to have such a terrible handwriting. You better be sorry. I couldn't even read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Elfgard. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul I'm putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? It's gonna be Natsuki. Oh. It's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Oh, sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you, man. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can limp. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. What a terrible poem. That's terrible. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Well, just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. I didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Ashley Monica. Hello! Ohio, Elfgard. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Glad that you heard it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, Rakanu Activata, or a thing we can do better, I'm always a restaurant. Don't be afraid to bring up other things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway though, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha. Don't worry, Elfgard. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it is that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Arako desu wa no. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha, it could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Ayori. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. We're to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's totally fine. Okay, it's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, in that case, I have to sound confident also. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know, daijoubu. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle produces, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. It wasn't home. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry for not really the right person. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback. Sorry guys, I have to turn some stuff off here. sorry about that. That was our oven. It's really crazy. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay, Damodo. 大丈夫です. Hi, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays, oh. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and rhymes. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up out later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch them. Yeah, I forgot, sorry. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is kawaii, cute. Kawaii? Naniga? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be kawaii? Or cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Whoa, burn. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Elfgard did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, sumimasen, excuse me. Appreciate offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Elfgard liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stand up. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Elfgard appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Yeah, no. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Cutesy? It's a new word. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Elfgard started showing up. Natsuki da no. Natsuki datsaritara. Nat and Yuri. This doesn't involve you. I don't like you fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Elfgard? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over here and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the writer, not force them to have a figure out. Help me explain that to her, Elfgard. What? Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It is the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Elfgard? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more lightly of me. Oh, we have to say Yuri is the best. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. So desu ne. Hai. Oh. Elfgard. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. So desu ne. I see. I didn't notice that gomenasai. Sorry. But Natsuki, you took it too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki da no. I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized though. Don't you think that you should do that too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that, no. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in the hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approaches her and I sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything okay? Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Hazukashi-da-yo. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being threatened like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Elfgard. You're too kind. Oh. Don't worry about it. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What kind of thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Hi, yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing at the poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Elfgard-san, daijoubu desu. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Sugoi! Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better though. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? Sorry, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Elfgard! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Meh.
Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. そうじゃない. No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make a good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Elfgard, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Yosh!
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. So, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down there. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!